Welcome to the Disneyland Forever podcast, your source for all things from the happiest place on earth. For more updates, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Disneyland Forever, and you can check out our website, disneylandforever.com. Hey guys.
Hello.
It's Jordan.
And Daniel.
And this is weird to say, but it is October.
Happy Octubre.
Say that again.
Octubre. Isn't that how you say it in Espanol?
Is it Octubre?
I think it was Octubre. Maybe I'm wrong. That's what I learned as a kid. I could be very wrong.
You learned a lot of things as a kid, though. You had a teacher that called it Mozart.
Oh my gosh. And she got mad at me for saying his name was Mozart, and I went home and was very distraught, and my dad was like, yeah, you're right.
This week, we're just going to get right into it. I don't know why. It's October. We're going to start a new month here in the world and assume that things are going to be good.
It was a beautiful day today. It was only slightly cool. The evenings and the mornings are getting cool.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but because it's October. See, it's a new month.
Yeah,
we're starting over.
Yep.
It's great.
I'm refreshed.
We are getting ready for our trip in a couple of days, which we are excited for. I'm excited for. Apparently, you're not.
I didn't say I was, but
there was
I guess
just a lot of silence.
I guess my silence meant I hate it. I hate Disneyland. Silence equals hate.
Yeah, just look over and your facial expression did not change. Like, okay, I guess I'm excited.
I am so excited.
You're so excited you're dying?
Probably.
I think we need to work on your emotions. They're out of whack.
It's mostly anger, so deal with it.
So, yeah, that's coming up. We're very excited for that, and that's going to be Oogie Boogie Bash. Yay.
Yay.
In the meantime, this week what we decided to talk about is just something that we get comments on. I wouldn't say necessarily requests, but comments on it a lot. Or people are like, oh, you're going to Disneyland? I'd love to do like an adult's trip to Disneyland.
Or people derogatorily say, oh, you're one of those Disney adults.
Or they just say, like, what do you really do at Disneyland that's fun if you don't have kids with you? And like, actually... and
we will explain.
We've been enough times with like other people with kids or like with kids of different ages, usually teenagers and stuff. But we do understand how it works with children, and we do understand how it works without. Maybe not as perfect as some other people, but we do have an understanding.
Yeah, we don't have kids, but
we have been there with children. We have seen like the change in plans that must take place in order to make it work.
We've also seen children there.
Really?
Yeah, there's been a few.
I thought they were just small adults.
Maybe.
So we decided that we're just going to talk about like what really makes an adult trip different. Maybe for some of you it's going to be like aspirational, but
and maybe you'll hear this list and be like, that's not for me. I have to go with kids.
Then go with kids.
Then go with kids.
Very awesome. But it also answers the question once and for all. Like, it addresses once and for all, like, all those people that say, like, because we do hear it from time to time. We're in the parks where people are like, why are there all these adults here without any kids? Like,
because it's fun.
Because it's fun. So we're going to be talking about that today. We do have a new review.
We do. It's kind of small, like our small list of news today.
No, it's bigger than that.
Yeah, that's true. It's from RCEML.
You might want to they can't see your facial expressions, so you're going to need to make
some sort of acronym, or I don't know. It's 5 letters.
I will fill in that gap. That gap was him staring at it and nodding his head.
Nodding a little bit, yes. Yeah, thank you for the... we need closed captioning.
Descriptive audio service.
They said, my favorite podcast. These two do a phenomenal job keeping us entertained and informed. Please don't stop. Well, we will not be stopping.
I was about to stop, but now...
we're going to stop. Yep.
Now I guess we got to keep going.
Yeah. We've been told to continue.
See, we even love the short and sweet ones.
Yes.
It's great. So we really appreciate them, and keep them coming. We really do appreciate everyone who has done that. It's a great way to help us get discovered by other people who are looking for podcasts. It kind of helps us get found easier. So if you haven't done so yet, leave us a 5-star rating on Apple, Spotify, or Audible. And you can also leave us a 5-star review like that one, or longer, or shorter. Doesn't matter. You can leave that on Apple, and we love reading them.
Still want to know if there's a character limit. So please, someone out there, write a very long one.
You don't need to write an essay.
Just to see.
Today's episode will be a review.
Just the review. There's probably a limit at some point.
So for news, do we even want to talk about that?
Just to say that there was a new piece of news.
It's not a piece of news, but we're going to say it anyway. I don't know what's going on with Disneyland.
There's nothing going on.
There's just been no news. I mean, the websites that we go to normally for news, there's tons of stuff on there, but it's all like, cool.
I've tried this new merchandise and tried this new food.
It's not even new food. It's just merchandise at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm like, cool. I'm not going to sit there and list every new piece of merchandise to you guys.
They're selling Christmas stuff.
The first Christmas stuff appeared like a week ago or something. Yeah. So yay.
Or I guess holiday stuff. They have other holidays.
That's true. It may have been Christmas specific. I don't remember. I don't look at them usually. But the only thing that came up that's even slightly newsworthy,
news-ish, news adjacent.
There's a couple other things I looked at. I'm like, they're not even a thing. Like there was a small outage in the dining reservation system, but it's been fixed. So there's no point in talking about that. But the jack-o'-lanterns that they place around the partner statue in the middle of the Central Plaza at Disneyland. There's a jack-o'-lantern for every land in the park, and it has a character on it that represents that land. The big news was since Tarzan's tree house is officially no longer in Adventureland, Tarzan has long been the character that was on the Adventureland pumpkin. It's now Jose from the Chanatiki room.
Cool. If your whole life was set upon seeing the Tarzan jack-o'-lantern, he is not there anymore.
Yep. So I really don't know what's going on. And really, it's going to be with our luck tomorrow is when they're going to release all the holiday stuff. I don't think it'll be this early. I still think there's like a week
probably next
or so left. I'm still like, there's so many things that we're waiting on for them to release, to give us more information on certain things that are coming up later. It's usually around this time they give us the calendar of events for the next year.
Yeah.
And they haven't yet. Like, there's just a lot of things that they're just not really doing anything, and I don't really know why.
Just taking their sweet time.
Yeah, so cool. We just continue to sit here and twiddle our thumbs.
Stay tuned.
And we're waiting. So we'll see what happens. Never know. So that means in the shortest amount of time we've ever spent, we're getting into our main segment because there's nothing else to talk about. And like I said, it's basically us, we're going to list out like what makes our adult only trips different. Cause actually there's even some friends that we've just been planning a trip with recently, for next summer that we didn't even tell them that we wanted to take them without their kids. They unilaterally said, we're not going to bring our kids.
They want the different experience.
Yeah, they're like, oh no. In fact, I think they even said like, okay, we'll put the kids with their grandparents, and we're like, you can bring the kids. That's totally fine. And they said,
oh no,
we want an adults trip. Like, okay, as long as you know, like they are welcome if you want to bring them.
I actually told them behind your back, do not bring them. I'm just kidding.
Really? Because I did too. Maybe that's
there we go. No, we didn't.
So it might be a little bit of a haphazard list, but there are people, and maybe this is stuff that you have done, and you're also welcome to like reach out to us and tell us if there's anything that you feel you do differently on an adults only trip that we haven't mentioned. And as Dan mentioned, maybe you listen to this, you've never done an adults only trip, and you're like, yeah, that doesn't sound worth it to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely different, and part of the magic of Disneyland for sure is seeing little kids light up when they see their favorite character, or they meet a princess, or just see the castle, or go on a ride. So definitely that is something you need to experience if you have kids and they like life. You need to go with your kids to Disneyland, but...
do we want to just go through this?
Yeah.
It's not like these are in any particular order.
No order.
And it's not like any of these are necessarily like, oh, you can't do this with kids, but you do it in a different way.
Yeah.
So first of all is that it's kind of fun to enjoy the lounges and bars that are throughout the whole resort. And this could be like Oga's or Lamplight Lounge or the Carthay Circle Lounge, the Hearthstone Lounge, any of the lounges at the hotels, like the, what is that called? The Broken Spell Lounge. I would even put in here Centrico.
Yeah.
Or the bar at Naples.
Or the one just where Steakhouse 55 was.
That's what I said. That's the
Broken Spell.
Ballast Point. I would even throw that in there because that's a brewery.
Uh-huh. And not to say that you can't drink alcohol when you have your kids around, but I think you'll probably feel a little more free to indulge when you don't have little ones that you're like supposedly caring for. So it just gives you a little more free reign to be an adult.
And freedom in terms of like the time that you do it, or the fact that you don't have to like get the kids settled in the room or hope like, all right, I think they're old enough now that like you can just do it whenever you want.
Yeah. Yeah, so just there's tons of places just to at least relax and chill.
Oh, and of course, like you just happen to have it open on your phone right there, like Trader Sam's.
Yep.
Like that's probably the biggest, most popular one. Yeah.
Always busy, always long waits.
That's another thing is if you're there with kids, I mean, middle of the day, it doesn't have a wait.
Yeah.
If you want to do some day drinking, we probably don't or wouldn't, but you could.
They're open for breakfast too, right?
Yep.
Oh no,
No, I thought they open for breakfast. Yeah. 8
Oh yeah, they are. Wow. Get started early.
Well, they actually serve breakfast.
Yes, I know.
So there's one. Now, if you listen to our episodes, you already know that we do this. Just because it's an adults-only trip doesn't mean we don't do the dark rides. We do dark rides, like Snow White, not always Peter Pan.
No, mostly the line.
But we do all sorts of dark rides. We always do Small World.
Oh, yeah.
We always do Little Mermaid. We always do them. But we have more flexibility because you don't need to do them at any particular time. So we'll do them at random times when there's not a lot of other families that are doing rides.
Yep.
Whether it's like late at night
or early morning.
Oddly enough, mid-afternoon is not super popular.
Yeah, because their kids need to take a nap or just...
They probably go back to the pool too.
Yeah. Kind of need to relax and... Yeah.
So, yeah, we go on them at non-peak times, I guess you could.
Yeah, and don't feel, because there might be people out there who have never done an adults trip and be like, well, why would I go on a kid's ride? I mean, Disneyland's for everyone. Yeah, and especially if you went as a kid, it's just fun to reminisce. So
now, I will say this is one of the reasons why I think I know that I care more about this than you do, because I'm the only one that ever says anything. But I still prefer it on the dark rides when they just do one party per car and not trying to fill up the car.
Yeah, especially like Mr. Toad's. That was
any
just
of
single.
It's mostly,
Pinocchio for sure.
The three that they do it the most are Snow White, Pinocchio, and Alice.
Alice is a little less so because you can only fit a certain amount of size on the front row. But yeah, Pinocchio lately, like the cast members will be like, "How many are in your party? 2? Okay, then go in the back." I'm like, really?
Part of the reasons that I like it when it's one party, I mean, when you have your kids with you, it's great because it's just you and your family. Yay. But then if it's one party and it's just you and some other person, and it's just the 2 adults, it's nice because it's just another experience. It's just the 2 of you. Mm-hmm. And then you can like sit there and just quietly enjoy it together. You can talk to each other on it and you're not bothering anybody else.
I can see why they do it because it does get through the line a little faster.
I am willing to wait longer.
Yes.
I'm just saying, if anyone from Disney is listening to this, I think most of us are going to be willing to wait a little bit longer.
And it's not like those lines, other than Peter Pan, that's an enigma in its own right, but all the other ones, the lines never get more than like 25 minutes. So yeah.
Yeah. So,
I do agree, but I'm just trying to play devil's advocate as to why they...
Yeah, I do get it. It's just kind of frustrating.
And they don't do it all the time.
But that's another perk of, like I said, the adults-only trip is that it can just be you and the adults with you, and you can just kind of... It's like you're going through it and reliving your childhood, but you have the freedom to kind of experience it however you want because you're not there with other people in the same car that you don't know.
So true.
So that's why I like it.
One thing that I thought of is it's just so much fun to explore. To go at your own pace, to kind of look at the architecture and the buildings, all the names on Main Street. Stuff that kids would not care one lick about because they want to just go on the next ride. But we can go at our own pace and just kind of look at things. So same vein, people watching. Just sit, especially if you're tired, sit on a bench and people watch. You will definitely be entertained.
And along with that, I mean, we always talk about how you need to be ready to pivot whenever things happen, or if, like, say there's someone, like your kid suddenly sees a character they really like, and so you're like, even though you're heading somewhere else, you have to pivot you want to pivot to be able to allow some flexibility so they can maybe go see this character and meet them. That pivoting becomes so much easier when it's just a group of adults.
Yeah.
Because
there's less, like, strange spontaneity. You can be spontaneous and see, oh, I like that one, but you don't have to like worry that if you don't do it, that kid's gonna freak out and cry for 3 hours or something.
That you can know, like, we can go pivot and do this other thing, because it's happened with us where we suddenly see a character or something that we want to do, and we're like, ooh, while we're here, why don't we go do that? And we've done it when we're there with other adults, and we don't have to worry that someone's going to throw a tantrum because it's taking us a little bit longer.
I mean, I definitely will.
You always do. But it's really nice. And so pivoting and to be able to, go at your own pace, do what you want, and like suddenly change plans on a dime. It's so easy with adults, and you can get in things like he said, taking time that kids aren't going to let you take, depending on the age of the children. Older children, I'm sure that.
Plus, if you're like crazily type A personality and have a specific list of things you want to do, it's not always feasible to do it perfectly, but without kids, you can say like, I want to ride this, I want to ride that, I want to do this, and like there's very little standing in your way other than if the ride's closed or stuff. Like there's not that craziness of childhood.
Yeah, I guess that's also very true. Like even though it's easy to pivot on a dime with adults, it's also super easy to never pivot.
Because you're like, we are going to do this because I want to.
You can just stick to that plan, and you don't have to make anyone else happy other than you. It's so on both sides of that coin there.
Yep.
So it's your own pace, like you wrote down, whatever you prefer.
Yep. Obviously, one perk.
Oh, and you didn't say it very much. People watching is such a good time.
It's great, especially at Disneyland. See the strange outfits that some people wear. See the cute kids. See dynamics of families like wanting to kill each other.
I was going to say, seeing a fight just about to break out among a family.
Seeing the dumb questions people ask to cast members. Watching people navigate with their jazzies and their 17 wide strollers, and it's
entertaining.
There's always something fun to watch.
It's super entertaining.
If you don't mind just chilling. Obviously, without little ones that are too small to go on the thrilling rides, go on the thrill rides. Like there's not much holding you back other than if you get motion sick or
if your back just will no longer allow it.
some infirmity of old age
or pregnancy.
Yeah, but in general, like go for it. Go on the big rides.
Again, this doesn't really affect you if you have older children that don't have that problem.
Yeah, but if it's like a 4-year-old and they're too short, they would love to go on it, but they can't. Then you don't have to worry about it.
You definitely have more flexibility to be able to take in the live entertainment at Disneyland. We have been with children that were not even all that young, and we had to like twist their arm to take them to live entertainment. They thanked us for it afterward, but you could tell they were definitely like, why are we doing this right now? And we understand that then they were easy to deal with. So we know that there are children, sometimes you may really want to see a show and the kids are just not going to go along with you.
Even when the Hyperion Theater had stuff, they're sure they cater to some kids, but someone will be like, I don't want to just sit and watch a show. I want to go on a ride. Of course, Disney doesn't do any of that anymore, so it's a moot point.
They still have some, like the Royal Theater.
Yes.
Still does
and
shows.
And then
comedic
seasonal.
And then seasonal shows.
I was also thinking of the stuff at Downtown Disney, because they have live music at...
they're in that stage by Din Tai Fung.
Din Tai Fung, and also the Jazz Kitchen, I think, has live music. So just kind of chill vibes, just chilling and taking in some entertainment.
So it just makes it so much easier because you can just schedule that in whenever you'd like. It's a lot of fun. Also, if you wanted to, it's just really easy to be like, you know what, today we are taking a spa day.
Yep. Tenaya Stone Spa at the Grand Californian is small, but it still offers a lot. It has massages, facials, manicures, pedicures. I think they do like salon stuff too, like hair stuff. I can't remember.
Yes, they do.
But the massages are great, even though it's not the largest area for like chilling. It's still a great time to just go and relax.
I think some of the other non-Disney resorts, especially the 4-star resorts, I think some of them also have spas.
Yep.
But yeah, it can be really, really great. It's not like I'm going to book a massage for an hour, kids to tend to yourselves for an hour and a half while we go do this. It's we're going to spend a few hours and do a spa day.
Same thing with like pool time. Yes, you do have to compete with children that are there, but especially if you want to just chill in the jacuzzi or something, and especially if it's like late at night, those are options too.
while you talk, I'm trying to prove to myself that some of these non-Disney hotels have spas. So
Spas?
Spas.
There was before they did construction on I-15 in Salt Lake County, there was this huge building that sold spas, but it just said spas on spas, S-P-A-S, and we would always just say spas.
I don't know that it does out at the Westin.
Oh no. Well, how rude.
I mean, it has a really, really good fitness center, and they have like fitness classes and stuff, but it doesn't look like they have a spa. Okay, you keep going. I'm going to check on the JW Marriott.
Is great. Our next thought is just so many options for sit-down restaurants, kind of similar to the lounges, but you can be like, we're going to go eat at this place. We're not going to be rushed. We're going to just chill, especially like when Napa Rose finally opens again in 17 years. Or
it's not going to be 17 years. It's going to be 16 and a half.
Okay. Or Carthay Circle. Yes, they do allow children, and I'm not saying they shouldn't, but depending on where you sit, especially Carthay Circle, there's like these special like coves and stuff that you can feel just kind of alone and like not be by kids and just take your time and have as many things as you want. Get appetizers, get desserts, and kind of chill. So it's easy to relax, especially for the sit-down restaurants. The next thing we thought of is Disney bounding.
The JW Marriott doesn't have one.
Oh my goodness.
I am so disappointed in these places.
Very sad. So if you don't know what Disney bounding is, I think we talked about it on a prior
Disney
episode.
bounding.
But yeah, just you can kind of dress up Disney-ish, like a character. You can't dress
Inspired
up
by a character.
You can't dress up in a full costume except for Oogie Boogie Bash. But
Best
it's fun.
example is like if you wanted to do a more formal one, like you could do Alice. If like even for a guy, if you dressed in like light blue pants and like a white shirt with a black belt and a bow tie, because it gives the impression of Alice's bow in her hair and her dress and apron. Or if you wanted to do more casual, then you could do the genie, you could do Eric from The Little Mermaid by wearing like some sort of blue pants, whether shorts or pants, and then like a red belt and a white shirt.
Yeah, definitely Pinterest. Is that still a thing, or is it all just
is very
ads
much
now?
a thing. It's a lot of AI now,
Right, yeah.
but it's still a thing.
Has tons of ideas. It's just fun, especially if you're with a kind of a small group, to be able to coordinate and do that. Just kind of adds a different layer to the park experience.
Which you can also do with your kids.
Oh, yeah.
But again, you have to have the type of kids that can be talked into this.
Also, I can't remember how many times a year when they do that, like fancy times. What's it called?
Ooh, I want to hear your description of this. I know exactly what it is. But
where you dress all fancy and it's times. What's it called? Oh, Dapper Days.
Oh my goodness,
Dapper
you thought
Days.
of it.
Yes, I did.
I liked Fancy Times.
Fancy times. So people will dress to the nines and gowns, and it's just kind of fun.
They don't dress in gowns.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. They do dresses, but not gowns.
Well, like Cinderella inspired type things.
They're all shorter dresses.
Oh, okay. Anyway, to dress all fancy, they do that a few times a year. It's not an official thing that Disney does, right?
Disney doesn't do it, but it's an official event, but not put on by Disney.
So
usually twice a year.
Yep.
But again, you can do this with your kids, but some of you may have kids that you're like, oh, I know they're not going to do that.
I'm just glad they're wearing clothes.
Yeah. So, also, you could do tours. There's a reason that you very rarely see the guided tours with kids.
Yeah, there's
because
a lot
we
of
all
standing,
know
a lot of focusing.
A lot of focusing is a lot of it's just dry information that adults find fascinating. Like they're good tours, they have good information. The kids don't care.
Yeah, and the tour guides do not give out Adderall to the children.
No, I thought you were going to say do not do a good job catering them to them. Like they do their best.
Oh, they do. Yeah,
but there's some things that it doesn't matter what. Sometimes they don't think it matters what the tour guides do. The kids are like, I want to be doing right.
They can't just spray Adderall in their faces. So
it could be. If you haven't done a guided tour before, this isn't the VIP tours.
No.
This is the guided tours.
Yeah, VIP is different. That people do it with kids all the time.
If you haven't done a guided tour, I would highly recommend that you do one because they're a lot of fun. Now, research them online. Look into what ones sound the best to you. They have seasonal ones all the time. Like I think it's called the Happiest Haunts Tour for Halloween.
Yeah, make sure it sounds like it I mean, sure, the information might be cool, but make sure it actually does something that sounds interesting to you. Sometimes they just wander around and don't actually go anywhere cool, but sometimes they go to like the apartment.
That has been one of the complaints about the trains tour, because
like,
you generally get a ride on the Lily Bell, which not everybody gets to do, but that's about the only experience that's really like above and beyond.
Yeah.
And so some people have complained about that. But the Happiest Haunts tour is a lot of like learning more about how they celebrate Halloween at Disneyland. And like, I think you learn more about the Haunted Mansion and things like that. They also have the holidays, the Disneyland Resort tour, where it's again, just how this holidays have been celebrated over the years at Disneyland. They talk a little bit more about what it takes to decorate. They do have some really interesting tours. I would highly recommend that you look into them, because they're not as expensive as you would think, especially if you're only going like maybe with 2 to 4 people. It's not adults.
Yeah, they're like 100, 150 per person. It's really not bad.
No. So it's a little bit of a splurge, but it's a really unique experience, especially if you've been several times and you've never done them before. I would really highly encourage you.
I mean, if you're with a group of, what is it, up to 8 people for the VIP? 10. You can, if you have like
it's
5
easier
couples.
It's easier if they're all adults, because it's easier to split the cost.
Yep. So that is an option too.
Because if you have a family of 10, like, those kids are not paying their own way. But 10 adults, split the cost with a VIP tour.
Another majorly adult thing, it doesn't mean that kids don't do it, is pin trading, for sure, especially there in Frontierland. It's mostly adults that do it.
I do love watching kids pin trade, though, because it's like the most adorable thing, because they think that they're making the world's really
transaction.
The world's biggest trade, and really you're just like, that meant nothing. But you're having so much fun.
But yeah, definitely adults love this. And you don't have to be like the biggest pin trader to get stuff out of it. So if you like doing that, that's
I guess I have
option.
officially pin traded, because I got my Disneyland pin that I wanted from the Key of Disneyland.
Yep.
Key to Disneyland.
And
big key thing.
And that's an official thing that Disneyland does for you.
When you wrote down scavenger hunts, are you referring to like those holiday things? I don't know what you meant by scavenger hunts.
Either way. So there's official ones like Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit, Prior.
You had it correct before you added things.
Petting the Penelope.
Pluto's Pumpkin Patch Pending Petting Penelope.
Sure. What? I can have fun in my life. No, those are good things. Or the holiday one. But I was also thinking, because some groups, like we're going with just adults this coming week, and they do like...
they're not...
you can make your own scavenger hunt.
It's not really a scavenger hunt per se.
I've just seen things where you can do stuff like take pictures and kind of show each other at the end, or... Yeah.
The one that our friends are putting together is not that innocent.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like it's raunchy or anything. It's just more like, let's just say it's related to the people watching.
Okay. Well, you can also do just other things.
But your ideas sound cool too.
Yeah. One other major thing because kids want to buy like a toy, I guess, but they definitely will not want to just go around shopping. There's so many places to shop in both the parks and downtown Disney. It is a great time to go around and just splurge and
you can spend more time in the shops that the kids are not going to want to go to. If you're a jewelry person, you can spend all the time you want in the Pandora shops.
Yep.
And if you can spend a lot more time than the kids would ever let you to spend in like the crystal shops, if those sorts of decorations and trinkets are really interesting to you. Or some of the other specialty things, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, that the kids are never going to go to. The D-Lander shop.
Yep.
Kids couldn't care less about that one.
The
Wonderground Gallery.
Yes, there's art stuff, Disneyana. One frustrating thing about, I think, every store at Disneyland is that you can't really try stuff on. They don't have fitting rooms. Well, you can put stuff over your clothes and always just keep your receipts, obviously. Like if you go back to your hotel room, try it on. If it doesn't fit, bring it back and trade it. But yeah, that was just one thing I was thinking of.
Well, they never designed them with that in mind.
I thought some of them have rooms that...
No.
Like the Frontierland one doesn't?
No, you're thinking about like other parks.
Oh.
And other Disney parks we've been to, they designed them with those in mind.
Ah, gotcha.
But not very many. I think it was like maybe Paris.
Maybe.
Or Tokyo. I can't remember.
Anyway.
There's somewhere that we have been that had them when we were like, weird. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm supposed to try this on by putting it on over the shirt I'm currently wearing. Thank you.
Yes. That is the way we do it. I should have done it for that I'm so angry about that button-up shirt from the Food and Wine last year. It said it was a medium. It kind of looks like a medium, but it does not.
It was like a women's medium.
It fits, like a very tiny.
But it wasn't shaped like a women's medium.
No, it's so bizarre.
I don't think the buttons were on the wrong side either.
No.
So it was weird.
I'm very sad.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. So that's just some of our thoughts of when it comes to adults. Another thing that we should add in. Deciding when you arrive and when you leave.
Oh, yeah.
It's so easy.
Yep.
Because it's when you want to. You want to leave in the middle of the day for an adult nap? Leave in the middle of the day and take that adult nap.
Or normally you would have a kid who, you have to take to a nap, but you want to go gung-ho. Then keep going. All day long.
You want to be back at the hotel at 9 p.m.? Be back at the hotel at 9 p.m. You want to be out until the park closes? You do that.
Yep.
It's completely up to you. You get to, and that's why some people are often surprised that they find out that we don't close out the parks.
Yeah.
They're like, why? Don't you just go by yourself? Like, yeah. And we have a thing that we like to call sleep bedtime.
Yeah. I used to do it as a teen with my dad.
I don't
Disney
know if
World.
I've ever done Disneyland.
We would go to the Magic Kingdom till 2 a.m. For the extra magic hours, or I don't know if they called it that back then.
The ones at the end of the day.
Yeah, the Magic Kingdom hours in the summer would be till 2 a.m. and then we would finish riding a whole bunch of rides, go to the hotel, and then get up at 6 and go do it again. I don't know how my dad did this. I don't know how I did this because I love sleep. But
I don't think I've ever closed out Disneyland. I've done California Adventure. I've done...
That's not hard to do because they close at 5.
I've done Epcot, even when we've stayed for the extra hours.
Yes.
I think we did the Magic Kingdom once.
I think so. Not till 2 a.m.
It wasn't until 2 a.m. I think it was until midnight or
yeah.
something. But I personally have never been to Disneyland until it closed at midnight. Interesting.
During COVID, when we went to Disney World and they were open 11
4.
to 4, we closed those. And when we went to Universal Studios Hollywood, when it was also open until 5 or 6, we closed that.
So our friends who are going to be there a day earlier than we are because they're going to go to Universal on Saturday.
It's only open till 6.
That's why their hotel's in Anaheim, because the park is closing.
I know
at
they
6.
have their whatever
Halloween Horror Nights,
murder people, the Horror Nights.
That's what I just said. The Halloween Horror Nights.
I want to go. I love horror.
You find people to go with, and you have fun.
But yeah, it's just so frustrating to pay hundreds of dollars and only be able to go for 7 hours.
Anyway, so that's some of our list. Yours is probably different, and like I said, if you have anything else that you've done adults trips and you're like, ooh, this is what I thought was a really big perk, let us know, because we'd be really interested. Maybe I should put something on the stories about a question box so I can share those
on the Instagram.
But yeah, we by no means think that this is an exhaustive list. No. This is just what comes to our mind. And again, maybe we've listed things that you're like, nope, rather just have it with kids. Great, you keep going with your kids. That's wonderful.
Yep.
But this is why we love going regardless if there's children or not. So with that, make sure that if you are planning your trip for this year or next year, and you still need your tickets or your hotel or both, you can book those through our friends at Getaway Today. They're wonderful to work with. The link is in the description.
The description is in the link.
I was going to say that.
It's probably true too. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll try to hopefully remember to post a little story about this.
And then make sure you subscribe to the podcast to get new episodes as they drop. And then we'll see you guys next week with a trip recap.
Yep.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.